This is a high-tech car, and you can tell because they bothered to write AMD down there, so we know which kind of processor is in this car. And it is really a technological marvel. I'm sure that these guys from Smart in China or wherever they developed this, they are really proud of this. And I can understand why. This is the ElectroExam of the Smart #5 Brabus. We're going to explore the technology that looks straight out of the future, and we'll also give you the final score to see how it compares with other cars that have gone through the ElectroExam. So we've got, for example, inbuilt Spotify and video playlists, etc. We've got these two screens here, and I can actually just like this pass things from one screen to another. So my passenger there, or my co-pilot, can sit and watch a movie, and I can concentrate on driving. I've got a heads-up display, which just is fantastic. I can see everything that goes on there. Don't ever need really to lower the gaze and look at the screen down here. But if I did, I would have very clear indications about what's around me. I can clearly see a 3D view of the world there. I've got App Store, so I can download even more apps if I wanted to. And I've got the Sennheiser sound system, which is just absolutely amazing. And if I don't like this system here, where I can, by the way, also download games and stuff, I can connect my mobile phone through Apple CarPlay. And it is, of course, wireless, and I can charge it while I wirelessly connect here, and they're ventilated, so my phone won't overheat. These guys pretty much thought about everything. I can also customize the interface here on screen. So if I just hold down there, I can decide which buttons I want down there. So in the winter, I might want my heated seats to have a quick access there. But in the summer, I don't need that. I put something else down there. Everything works really fast and smooth. And you can tell that they put a lot of emphasis on the computer system in this car. So I've also got a camera system. So I've got surround cameras all around. I can either choose one, or I can just look at the wheels down there so I don't get any curb rash. I can also do a full 3D view of the car, just see it from outside if I want to park it. It all works really well. The only thing I would improve on all this is the automatic parking system. Now, one more detail is that the system's got a quite advanced voice recognition system. So, hey Smart.
How can I help?
Where am I, and why am I here?
You are currently near Camino de los Yeses.
And why am I here? Why are any of us here?
From ChatGPT, why we are here is a deep philosophical question, often explored in various ways by different cultures and thinkers. It involves concepts of meaning, purpose, and existence.
What is your purpose?
You have questions, I may have answers.
And so on. So you can ask her about the weather, you can ask her to go somewhere, or you can talk philosophy with her. That's funny, isn't it?
What would you like me to find for you now?
Plan a route to Berlin in Germany, please.
This is what I found.
Okay, let's go. I mean, planning around from here in Spain to Berlin, that's quite far away. It's like 3,000 kilometers. But here we go, it did it. And now it's going to add the chargers there. Yeah, pretty good voice recognition system. What do you guys think? All this ChatGPT online voice thingamajig, do you use it, or is it just, I don't know, something fun to put in the cars that never really get used? Well, 9 stops from here to Berlin. How about that? So I'm driving using the autopilot system, which isn't called the autopilot system. It is, of course, called the Smart Pilot Assist. Why not? It'll keep me in my lane, it'll keep the speed, it'll keep distance, and it'll even do lane changes. So now I've just signaled to the right, and the car is then doing the lane change for me. It'll even inform me in the heads-up display that it's about to change lanes for me. It's also a collaborative system, so while I'm driving, and if I see a pothole in front of me, I can slightly change where I want to be situated inside my lane without the system disconnected. If for some reason I were to force the system just go into the lane next to me here like that, and then I turn off the blinkers, it'll then automatically re-engage as soon as it detects I'm back in the new lane. It's a really rock-solid system. It'll also keep the distance, but it'll do it gradually. It won't just like brake very hard. I've had no phantom braking. I've had no surprise disconnections of the system. It works really, really well. The only thing I would improve on this is an auditory warning if the system disconnects. Say, for example, if I tap the brakes or something, then it will say up on the heads-up display that the Smart Pilot Assist has been deactivated. But there's no auditory alert or something which other systems do have, which I find, quite usable. However, I do have the heads-up display, which clearly indicates whether it's on or off. So as long as I'm paying attention, it's all right. Actually, this is a really good system. It's almost on par with some of the top Mercedes systems, which, here in Europe at least, are some of the best level 2 ADAS systems. This car's got an automatic parking system, so let's see how well it does. Let's just drive forward slowly. There are several parking spots around me here in front of me. So let's see, it says here, if it finds a place, it should say it here on screen. It says, drive forward slowly. Oh, it's found one back here. All right, so I'll just hit start and it's turned on the warning signals. Don't know why. And I've let go of the brake. Just gonna park there now. Be careful, because there's a tree there in the middle. So it's doing it slowly, but so far safely. And actually perfect. Let's see how well it parked. So it's parked well within the lines. Good distance there, and let's see how close it is to the curb. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, that's all right. Not a bad job for this smart #5 parking. So let's see if the car is better at perpendicular parking than it is at parallel parking. So there's plenty of parking space around us here. So let's just activate the parking system, and yeah, it finds loads of parking spaces, but let's try one. It's not too easy. Let's see if it finds that one over there. There's not a lot of space. There's also a bush in the middle. So let's see. It looks like, yep, it's got it. That's the one. There. Start. Let go of the brakes and see what it does. This is not going to be the most easy of places. There's not a lot of space. It's quite narrow. It's quite a narrow street. Okay, we've gone forward. Now we're going to go backward. And I've got my foot ready on the brake because there's not a lot of space. Oh, please don't drive forward. Yeah, good. Turn. Come on, turn. You can turn more. Come on. Go on. It's cautious. I don't think you need to go forward anymore. Oh, why are you turning the other way around? It's not gonna have an easy time getting into this parking space, is it? You can really feel how the computer is just trying to work it out. Like, where we want to go? We want to go there or there. It's not that easy. It's really complicated. But it's done a better job at aligning itself now with the parking space there. It's looking good to me. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Little car. Well, not so little car. It's quite close to the car over there. Maybe you want to go a bit forward. And it is funny, isn't it? It goes back and forth, thinks about it. Will I fit? Yeah, probably. This is a very tight spot. I mean, after parking, I'm not sure I can open the doors fully. Okay, so it says that it's done it. It's nearly done it. It should go back just a little bit further. So if I put it into gear, go backwards, and it's probably more like there, right? So yeah, it did it. Could have been a bit faster. Could have been a bit closer to the curb, but hey, 4 out of 10. It's all right.
Let's get on with the scoring for the Smart #5 Brabus. Remember, we have 8 categories, each with a different weighing, and in the end, we summarize everything with a score from 0 to 100. If you want to compare this with results from other tests we've done, you can do so on our website, linked below. Traveling. This car is an absolute beast. It has 425 kilometers of real-world range thanks to the huge 100 kilowatt-hour battery. Yes, it's a bit thirsty, about 23.5 kilowatt-hours per 100 kilometers. It also helps you find charging points, and overall, it's an excellent car for long trips. But even so, it gets 8 in the travel category. Charging. Right now, at this very moment, this is the fastest charging car you can buy here in Spain where I live. It reaches 400 kilowatts of charging power. That means that even though it uses quite a lot of energy, you can add 200 kilometers of range in just 8.5 minutes. In fact, I've done more tests and I've managed to go below 7.5 minutes if you can find a 400 kilowatt charger, of course. It has everything: route planning with charging stops, battery preheating, vehicle to load. This car is simply the best you can buy right now for charging, so I give it a perfect 10. Driving. It accelerates from 0 to 100 in 3.6 seconds, even faster than the 3.8 seconds claimed by the brand. The throttle response is very well tuned. It's not lazy like some other performance cars. It pushes hard, it's solid, quiet. Honestly, it's hard to find anything wrong when driving it. Maybe it doesn't feel like a sports car because it's a big SUV, but still, I give it 9 out of 10. Interior and quality. It's spacious and the materials are overall quite good, although there's a bit too much plastic in some areas. Everything is well built and beautifully designed. I do have a small issue with the sunlight reflections on the big central screen, but that's about it, so I give it 8 for interior and quality. Exterior and design. I like it. It has an original playful design with those rounded shapes everywhere. Maybe it looks a bit like a toy car, but it's practical and the charging port is in a good spot. So I give it 7 points for exterior and design. Technology. Screens, heads-up display, cameras, CarPlay. It's got everything. It's a true technology powerhouse. It gets a 9. Driver assistance systems. It has a level 2 driver assistance. It's reliable and it can even park itself. 7.5 points out of 10. Price. The car you see here, the Brabus version, costs 62,850 euros. Honestly, it's hard to find an electric SUV of this size and power for that price. The Hyundai Ioniq 5N cost around 78,000 euros, and if you look at the Porsche Macan GTS, we're talking 106,000 euros. The only car that can really match the price point is the Tesla Model Y Performance at around 62,000 euros. But when it comes to fast charging, the Smart plays in a different league. So I give it 8 for price. That leaves us with a final ElectroExam score of 83 out of 100 points. It's a new leader in our ranking. Congratulations to the Smart #5 Brabus. At the end of each ElectroExam, I always give a set of reasons why you should purchase this particular car, but with the Smart #5 Brabus, I don't even know where to begin. This is an amazing vehicle. It's got speed, charging, battery, range. It's fun to drive. It's got technology design. This car has pretty much got it all. It's very hard to fault it. So this is highly recommended here on Totally Electric. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, maybe even subscribe, and I hope to see you again in the future with another vehicle about another electric vehicle. Thank you very much. See you again soon. Ciao.